Hello, friends. My name is Dr. Elonda Wilson, and I am your mental health advocate. Have you ever found yourself stuck in a low that feels like it will never end? Or maybe you've been pretending you're fine when deep down you're barely holding it together. If you've been there, or if you're there now, you're not alone. Let's be real. Depressive lows are no joke. They can linger and weigh you down. But here's the thing. It's okay to not be okay. Life is full of highs and lows, but what's not okay is staying stuck there. And pretending to be fine does not make the low disappear. It just pushes it down deeper into a reserve until it creeps back up stronger than it was before. So let's talk about some of the wrong ways that we try to cope. Self-medicating with alcohol or drugs, numbing out with food, gambling, endless distractions. Maybe it's impulsive decisions like risky relationships or spending money that you don't have. These things might feel good in a moment, but they're just a miniature band-aid on a much deeper wound. When the low passes, it's easy to convince yourself that you're fine, you move on, and maybe you even feel a little relief. But in the back of your mind, you know it's coming again. And this cycle, it doesn't stop unless you do something different. So how do you break the cycle? First, you got to recognize the signs of an oncoming low. For you, maybe it's changes in your sleep. You're sleeping too much or not sleeping enough. Losing interest in your hobbies. Feeling like your energy has just been zapped for no reason. Maybe you catch yourself snapping at or withdrawing from the people around you. When you spot these signs, admit to yourself that you are having a low. Do not wait until you hit rock bottom. Being aware of the coming low is the first step to being able to do something about it, rather than just letting it happen. If you feel like things are spiraling, reach out. Talk to a friend or a family member that you trust. If this is not an option, consider seeking therapy, counseling, or support groups. I know, it's hard to ask for help, but it's also the bravest thing that you can do. No one is meant to do life alone, and your vulnerability helps others know that it's okay to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes too. If you've tried at practical ways to reset yourself from a low, and you're struggling to find relief, there's no shame in considering prescribed medication as part of your healing process. Sometimes your brain needs help to reset and find the balance, just like you take an antibiotic for an infection or use a cast for a broken bone. Remember this, you are not your low. You're more than your bad days, the hard moments, or the struggles that you're facing. And even when it doesn't feel like it, you are worth fighting for. So don't give up. Take one step today, just one, and keep moving forward. Let's keep having these conversations. Together, we can normalize taking charge of our mental health, just like we do with our physical health. If you're in a severe situation, feeling hopeless, please know that you do not have to face this alone. You can call or text 988. It is completely free. They're available 24 hours, 7 days a week to provide confidential support to anyone who is in crisis or distress. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I'll see you next time.